It's Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, a name that has reverberated through the world of hip-hop for decades, found himself embroiled in a heated altercation that was as unexpected as it was intense. The situation unfolded at Detroit Metro Airport, a place where you'd typically expect travelers to rush to catch their flights or grab a coffee before boarding, but that day it became the scene of a dramatic confrontation that left everyone who witnessed it stunned. Busta, known for his larger-than-life stage presence and aggressive rap style, was now unleashing that same energy off stage, and it wasn't in the form of a performance. TMZ, always on the pulse of celebrity happenings, managed to obtain a clip that captured the moment when the usually calm and collected artist was pushed past his limit. In the footage, Busta can be seen towering over a man in a suit, his face contorted in anger as he lets loose a torrent of expletives. The air around them is tense, thick with the kind of charged atmosphere that precedes something explosive, ensuring that his message is not only heard but understood. The scene, while chaotic, is also somewhat cryptic. The noise in the background, the indistinct chatter of onlookers, the rustling of airport sounds all contribute to the confusion. What exactly did the man in the suit do to provoke such a reaction from Busta? Was this a misunderstanding that spiraled out of control? Or was there something deeper, something personal that ignited the confrontation? As onlookers watched, the details of the argument remained shrouded in mystery, leaving room for speculation about what had set off the rapper. Busta Rhymes, whose real name is Trevor George Smith Jr., is no stranger to controversy, but throughout his career, he has been known more for his music and his animated performances than for public outbursts. He first burst onto the scene in the early 90s as part of the hip-hop group Leaders of the New School. His charismatic presence and rapid-fire delivery quickly set him apart from his peers, and it wasn't long before he embarked on a solo career that would cement his status as one of hip-hop's most iconic figures. With hits like Woo Ha, Got You All in Check, and Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, Busta became synonymous with high-energy, in-your-face rap. His music videos were often as outlandish and visually striking as his lyrics, featuring colorful, surreal imagery that matched his frenetic style. But beneath the bravado and the larger-than-life persona was a man who, like everyone else, had his breaking points. The incident at the airport, while shocking, also serves as a reminder that even celebrities aren't immune to the pressures and frustrations of everyday life. While the specifics of the confrontation remain unclear, it's easy to imagine a scenario where the stresses of constant travel, combined with an unexpected slight or disrespectful comment, could push anyone to the edge, especially someone as passionate and intense as Busta. In the video, Busta's physical presence is commanding. His muscular frame looms over the suited man, who appears visibly uncomfortable in the face of such unrestrained fury. Busta isn't just angry. He's seething, his entire demeanor radiating the kind of raw emotion that you usually only see in his performances. The repetition of F******U serves as a kind of punctuation, each utterance delivered with increasing force as if Busta is trying to drill the point home, whatever it may be. But while Busta's words are loud and clear, the response from the man in the suit is barely audible. In fact, the clip doesn't capture much of what the man says at all, which only adds to the mystery of the situation. Is the man apologizing, trying to de-escalate the situation? Or is he standing his ground, refusing to back down despite Busta's intimidating stance? The lack of clarity leaves room for interpretation, and fans of Busta Rhymes, as well as casual observers, have been left wondering what exactly led to such an explosive moment. As TMZ reached out to Busta Rhymes representatives for a comment, the silence that followed only fueled speculation. Was this just a bad day for Busta, or was there more to the story than met the eye? Over the years, Busta has faced his fair share of controversies, but he has also spoken openly about his personal struggles and the pressures of fame. It's possible that this incident was a result of accumulated stress, a momentary lapse in control that spiraled into something much larger. Busta's history offers some context for understanding his behavior. As someone who has been in the spotlight for decades, he has experienced the highs and lows of fame in ways that most people can only imagine. The constant scrutiny, the pressure to maintain a certain public image, and the challenges of navigating both professional and personal life in the public eye can take a toll on anyone. For Busta, whose career has spanned more than 30 years, the weight of those expectations must be immense. Throughout his career, Busta Rhymes has been known for his resilience and his ability to reinvent himself. From his early days as a young rapper in New York to becoming one of the most recognizable names in hip-hop, he has weathered the changing tides of the music industry and remained relevant even as trends shifted and new artists emerged. But with that success comes the burden of constantly being in the public eye, and moments like the one at Detroit Metro Airport serve as a reminder that even the most successful celebrities are human. The man in the suit, whose identity remains unknown, may have been on the receiving end of Busta's wrath, but in a way, he also represents the kind of everyday frustrations that we all encounter. Whether it was a snide comment, a misunderstanding, or something more serious, the confrontation between the two men is a reflection of the unpredictable nature of human interactions. In an airport where people from all walks of life are thrown together in a space of transition, tensions can run high. Delays, missed flights, long lines, and the general stress of travel can create an environment where even the smallest slight can feel like a major offense. As fans and media outlets speculated about the cause of the altercation, some pointed to Busta's past legal troubles as a possible indicator of underlying anger issues. In 2006, he was arrested on assault charges after a dispute with a former employee, and in 2007, he faced charges for driving with a suspended license and another assault case involving an altercation with a fan. While these incidents may paint a picture of a man with a short fuse, they also highlight the challenges that come with fame. Celebrities, especially those as high-profile as Busta Rhymes, are often under immense pressure to maintain their composure in situations where most people would lose their cool. But there's another side to Busta Rhymes that complicates the narrative. In interviews, he has spoken about his commitment to personal growth and his desire to be a positive influence on those around him. He has talked about the importance of family, the need for self-reflection, and his ongoing journey to find balance in a life that is constantly in the public eye. This complexity is what makes the airport incident all the more intriguing. Busta isn't just a celebrity having a meltdown. He's a person who, like all of us, is trying to navigate the challenges of life, sometimes successfully and sometimes not. As the days passed and more details about the altercation trickled in, it became clear that this was more than just a random outburst. Witnesses at the airport reported that the argument may have started over a perceived slight or an invasion of personal space, something that many people would find irritating but manageable. However, in the high-stress environment of an airport, coupled with the pressures that Busta was likely feeling at the time, that irritation quickly escalated into something much more explosive. Clip that TMZ obtained, while brief, offers a window into a moment of vulnerability for Busta Rhymes. It's easy to look at the footage and judge him for his actions, to assume that he was overreacting or letting his temper get the best of him. But it's also important to consider the context in which the altercation took place.